Let's find out then. Why not? Hello everyone, welcome once again to Fools of the Sea. Today on the agenda is Sunless Sea. This fool is going to the sea, baby. As I always do. Yes, you're damn right, I'm sure. What do you think? There is truth in dreams, but also danger. Ominous. Even more ominous that the game isn't responsive. Although that could be Windows just jumping to conclusions, yep. What, the game isn't responding constantly? It must be crashing. Okay, here we go. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. Captain's making. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee, past wreathed in shadows. If you just want to get out to sea immediately, choose this. Opportunities to revisit your past will arrive later. Decide who you are and who you want to be. Let's go. You're now lodged in a room above the blind helmsman. Decide who you are and what you want to be. Ordained priest, a natural philosopher, veteran of the campaign of '68, a poet, a street urchin. Skill of subtlety and evasion. Bonus to iron, the skill of causing direct damage. Bonus to mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. I like the sound of that. Bonus to heart, I'm gonna go with a natural philosopher. Your peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to the Neath, the cavern where London lies, and now they take you out to Z. This will give you a bonus to mirrors, the skill of detection. Yeah. Your acquaintance, the plausible surgeon, will serve as the ship's doctor until you find someone better. Talk to him to find out why he went to Z. You're a natural philosopher, now you're a Z captain. Your a stranger quality is gone. Welcome to the world. You've gained 20 times echo. You've gained 25 times mirrors. You now have 1 plausible surgeon. Someone is looking for passage. Interesting. Your father was lost at Z. You never knew him, but you've often dreamed of him. Find him, return his remains to London for a decent burial. Gather 100 tales. Learn all you can of the Z. Write a masterpiece. Retire. Oh, you gotta choose an ambition. You know how it is to be poor. Now you want a mansion, servants, fine clothes, a family perhaps. Establish a colony where you're absolute ruler. You can't choose this now, but you may find an opportunity to switch to it later in the game. I'm gonna go with wealth. Okay. Beyond the dreams, the Untersee is full of riches, death, and darkness too, but it's worth the gamble to win. Gather a substantial retirement fund, upgrade your lodgings to a mansion, and retire. An occurrence, your objective, ambition, quality is now retire to a life of luxury. Madame, for the captains choose this than you may think, a last scrap of paperwork. This will determine what people call your captain, but your captain's gender is up to you. Oh, okay. My lady, captain. Be perfectly well ashore? Perhaps you really do come from a noble family. Who's to know? Do perfectly well ashore as well as at sea, thank you. A term of address popular among those of egalitarian sentiments, sir. I'm gonna go with captain. Captain it is. A last piece of advice. Explore. Take chances. This captain will probably die. The Z is hungry, but each captain passes on lessons to the next. An occurrence. You're addressed as quality is now captain. Who are you? Oh, I see. You just gotta pick a silhouette, shall we? May as well go with the sea captain. BG Chan. In honor of someone I know. Let's see. Advice for captains. The much malented. She's the greatest city. Your lodgings. Here you may catch up with your correspondence. Rest or retire altogether from the seafaring life. Someone in the docks wants to board your ship. Agree to carry the Gnomic Gal event to the Pumian Canal or the Iron and Misery Funging Station, or both. History is a horse. Who will pick up with their spurs? He cried to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be as precious as a ruby. Let's go. He puffed out his chest. Ruby Studs gleam in the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I am seeking truths, Captain, which I am told I may find in the Iron and Misery Funking Station and the Cumian Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I would settle for one. For at Port Cecil, there will be a contest, and we will change the world with a game of chess. A king will fall. Bound for both the Cumian Canal and the Iron and Misery Cove Funking Station. Welcome. Your lodgings. Read the morning paper. May as well. The Canet are threatening war. They always are. London's colonies on the Carnelian coast want independence. They always do. The Untersee, the paper's report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't, you'd know. Oh ho, a promotional coupon from Miss Plenty's provisioners for a half cask of salt herring. You could use that. Probably. Visit your study. Locked. Huh. Unlocked when memorized quality of lodgings. Okay, fair enough. Back to the rest of the city. What's waiting for you in London? A Blemmingen sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. Visit the Admiralty Survey Office. They pay for information from Z captains. Find out what and how. Hire on more crew, a low-risk challenge. Put your ship in dry dock for repairs or perhaps other purposes. An immigrant will pay to be taken north to Vinderblight. Perhaps not. Advice for captains. Spending secrets and echoes. Speak to your officers to spend secrets on improving your abilities. Spend echoes on equipment and ports. You'll often find officers in London. Perhaps not. I think I've got enough. Click the launch button to leave port. Okay, where is the launch button? What's the launch button? Oh, okay, it's E. Actually, hold on real quick. There we go. Just wanted to get it slightly out of the way. I wanted to get me slightly out of the way. Oh, I see. All clear. Twice to reach max speed, to slow down or reverse, and use the A and D to steer. That's fair. That's Stevener's Abyss. This seems simple enough, I think. Hello, stranger. The lamp icon will appear upon. That means opportunities await you in the next port. To visit this port, click the dock button. Let's turn. Advice, light ship, its clear, bright beam warms the way. Purchase fuel. They have a little spare, but it's twice the usual price. They long for news of home. Tea beneath the light. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smell of oils and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Z's terror recedes. You've lost one recent news. You now have one Z story. That's nice. Right, I gotta undock before I can move. The game has some realism in that regard. I do like the fact that it has the lighting system. You can see it casting shadows in places. And it sort of has a 3D effect. Cruise terror will increase. Watch the pips on the terror indicator. It increases faster when you're far from land. Don't let it reach 100. Okay. Moody's light. Well, we are within a lighthouse. The prow light can be turned on or off. Leaving it on reduces the rate at which you gain terror, but makes you more visible to enemies. I don't know what I just did there. What am I actually doing? What is that? Never mind. Emacs Island. What is that? Let's go over to port and see what they got. What the hell? I saw that. That was some kind of creature. I saw you. Battle? Oh, right, it's in battle mode. All clear. Okay, these are just my battle options, I'm guessing. Toggle light, L. Oh, full power to engines, that's F. My bad. Repair ship. If your hull is at 50% or better. Interesting. How do we dock on that island? Okay, here we go. Advice for captains. Iron and Misery Company Funging Station as a funger operation here. Right, that guy wanted to come here. Stand in the right place at the right time for the Nomic Gallivant. I don't like meetings, I'm a very serious man, but we agree on one thing, timing. That's why I'm breaking into the Factor's home. I needed to distract him until I found a special itinerary. I'm sorry. It just so happens that you bumped into the Factor on his walk home. What a happy coincidence. You couldn't possibly manage to this entire picnic basket by yourself. Overjoyed to have company, he joins you on the bench for your next hour. Merrily eating sandwiches, you take your leave once you have seen the Gallivant pass by. Back in the dock, your Gallivant laughs jovially. He is Ruby's wink in the light. Iron and Misery will be sending a representative to the contest in Port Cecil. There's a full itinerary for all of the events, tailored for every attendee. I have the Dictator's moves mapped. Cool. That's cool. Interesting. Accept a volunteer. Compile a port report. Gather supplies, maybe. Some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck. In a matter of luck, it could go either way. Perhaps not. Let's launch. You've encountered an opponent. The red arc shows the range of your deck gun. Keep the enemy in range. While your crew works out a firing solution, this will happen faster if you keep the enemy in your prow light. The deck gun will be highlighted as your crew makes progress towards a firing solution. Okay. Where's that enemy? What enemy are we referring to? Who's our enemy here? I see not any enemy. Other than that sea beast from earlier to the top over there. But I don't think it'll be a problem for us. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Perhaps I should head back to the city, or perhaps I should explore up here and see what I can find. Repair ship, full powered engines. Cavatier. Chart. Interesting. Very interesting. It's the Abyss. Ear wall point. Always good to explore around a little. Western Angler Crab. I see we've got a giant enemy crab. Hit the weak point for massive damage, I would assume. Stop. Reverse. How do we attack it? Deck weapon, here we go. Brad. It's attacking us in return. That's probably to be expected. Oh crap, I can't get out. Luckily the creature is not that aggressive. Okay. Full power. Hunter's Keep. Evasive maneuvers. Darn, I'm not getting away fast enough. You can repair it, or by clicking the repair button. Slow and consume supplies, of course. Mouths to feed. I'm missing my shots. I think I might die. Hushed voices, tired faces, encourage them. This isn't the time for rousing speeches, but a quiet word here and there might help. Heart quality gives you a 32% chance of success. It's short rations for you too. Lead by example. You succeed in a hearts challenge. The higher the quality, the higher the chance of success. You've gained 1 times terror, 10 wary. Kill him. I need to retreat. Move forward. I need to escape that crab. Dang. That's not very good for me, is it? Should probably quit letting it damage me. Although, it's not going to stop pursuing me either, is it? Okay, what I need to do is get close enough out of its way. Forbid the consumption of vermin. Everyone is hungry. I can't let discipline slip. Turn a blind eye to the consumption of vermin. Discipline might slip, or your crew are close to starvation. Gotta get out of here. Retreat. Your engines will occasionally explode. That's not good. We're going slower. The odds of survival are slipping. Take this, bastard. Okay. Oh, crap. My aim is proving terrible. Slip beneath the waves, perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Oh. Shipwrecked. No more, sleep. Use a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Oh, okay. This must be a roguelike. Okay, you were VG Chan's rival, retain 50% of their iron value. Pupil, I'm gonna go with pupil. Salvager. 50% of their money. Retain 50% of their heart value in one officer. Retain 50% of the page's value in the chart. We go with pupil. Inherited officer, none required a shipmate legacy. Requires rival legacy. Oh, okay. Are you sure you want to accept this legacy? Sure, why not? The Z-Bat is able to detect, okay. Right. Now it's time for a new guy. Let's go for veteran of the campaign of 68. Continue. Your father was lost at Z. You never knew him, but you've often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London for a decent burial. Find where he fell and bring him home. Once you found your father's bones, you can retire to victory. Explore fallen London to find your first clue. My lord. Let's go with Captain again. I should probably make him look a little different. This'll work. Alright. Junky. May as well represent the other part of the name. The Admiral grew cautious after one brandy too many in the Parthenon Club. He made references to your father's deplorable end and expressed his regret that he had not prevented it. You are not a member of the Parthenium, but their head waiter once served in your regiment. Go. You meet your friend, the head waiter, and learn that the Admiral has not returned since. Perhaps he regrets his outspokenness. You'll have to find him in his lair at the Admiralty. Win 3 levels of Admiralty's favor and visit the Admiralty's survey office to speak with the Admiral. Speak with the Admiral at the Admiralty. Okay. Let's move on. We may as well set out. The funny thing is, I should know exactly where my father's remains were. Because I was playing as his father. Funny how that works out, huh? Let's just move on. What's that? Is that like a volcano or something? Something red in the middle of it. It's kind of weird. May as well go after the same crap that killed his father, because why not? Why not at this point? It will search for undiscovered lands nearby. Interesting. Very interesting. Look on the message location on your chart. Okay. I don't see any crabs. Crabs were in the clear. Massey's Shaft. Interesting. Crack pirate frigate, what? Darn, missed. Maybe I should rely on the auto aim. Take this. The hell? There we go. I should just wait for it to fill out completely. There we go. You're a lot easier than that crab, aren't you? You're not very tough, are you? No wonder you're called a crack pirate frigate. Your ship must be full of cracks. And your men as well, but that's another story. Crap, don't go in front of it. Oh, we're in trouble. I may have gotten a little hasty. You defeated your opponent, moved to the side of their demise to salvage something, loot and scuttle her. She's a vile old vessel, and these Z's aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. You finished opening a cache of curiosities. You've gained 1 supply, 2 fuel, something in the back of the hull. A filthy scrap of paper, creased and grimy. Until the 6th candle was extinguished, now we all watched the flame as it stood up, as it were on tiptoe, taller and bluer each heartbeat. Its light grew brighter in the moments before it failed, so that I saw the faces of all my companions drawn in white, as if we were already dead. Then the candle flame drew itself up like a dancer and was extinguished. Dark fell upon us all like a wave, and I heard the hatchlings uncoil. Cool. That another pirate ship? Full power to the engines, yep. I know. Oh, perfect. I wasn't aware that was an enemy. That was my bad. Darn it. See, you like this. You don't like it when I shoot back, do you? Bastard. see how you like this. I didn't even attack that one. Loot and Scuttler. She's a vile old vessel and the Z's aren't safe. Opening a cache of curiosities. 1 supply, 1 fuel, 2 fuel. Tap the bung carefully. A firkin of honey. This is what they call prisoner's honey, wrung by the lamplighter bee from the exile's rose. I wonder who made up all these names. Remarks, able seaman Carget, someone who has read a sight too many books, I'm thinking. You have finished opening a cache of curiosities. Firkin of prisoner's honey. Nice. Very nice. Are we at full capacity? Full hull integrity, I should say. I guess we can't land here. Shame. Look promising, too. Full steam ahead, come on. We gotta explore. Looks like we've reached something. Beacon Rock, huh? Gator's Mourn. What kind of places are these? Darn. Should probably try to not smack up against the sides like that. Well, there goes our supplies. All because I was a dummy and slammed into the side. Stop. I'm gonna do a stop. There we go. Gator's Mourn is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. An evening at the Errant Limpet. A drinking den is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. A tough challenge. Explore the Mourn. There's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Mourn. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as if it were a rocky moor with an additional throatful of lurching terror. Side with the Kanganians, they may be foreign, but at least they're halfway sophisticated. Oh, it's like a civil war. Okay, exchanging heated insults with a privateer. It looks likely to end in blood. They may be uncouth, but at least they're brave. Raise your own flag. Our savage ghouls who live in a dead turtle are decent cowards who can't hold a kingdom together. London is the sole bright light of civilization underneath. Perhaps you should point these things out. No. No thanks. Let's side with the Colonians. A straightforward challenge. A very modest... Actually, I'm going to go with a very modest challenge. At least they're halfway sophisticated. Our fierce crew, but with your assistance, the Kanganians sent them running. Privateer Lieutenant still wears the red and gold uniform of the Cadet Navy, though his epaulets are gone and you doubt he's entitled to it. He clasps your hand. Thank you. Show this sign if you ever come to Ken's heart. He drops a pewter horsehead talisman into your hand. You'll find a warmer welcome. You succeeded in an iron challenge. You now have one favors, a pewter horsehead. That's all for now. Cool. So he'll help us, I would imagine. Over here, rumors of the pirate poet. Interesting. Interesting. Cold shoulders, conversation quiets as the drinkers look round. You've been here too long, you're attracting the wrong kind of attention. Time to move on. You've gained one times terror. Yeah, I don't think my crew appreciated that very much. Do not worry, me men. We are moving on. J.D. Cook. He can render the supplies edible, if not palatable. Big 2. Increase your hearts. Send a secret to improve your hearts, but no higher than 50. Ask him what he wants from life. Why does Shady Cook choose to go to Z? Here, he looks at you right in the eyes. Sioli, he repeats it more slowly. Sea of lilies. He licks his lips very slowly. Eventually you have to look away. Somewhere in the east central Untersee. I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Patrick Slot, huh? What could that be? Let's find out then. Why not? Oh crap. Okay, I guess we can't find out. It's obviously not the porting kind. Let's burn through some fuel. I'm out of time anyway. So as I go into the deep beyond, I must say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like full steam ahead. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. It's getting pretty foggy over here. See you later. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell icon to keep notified of new videos, and maybe even check out these videos right here. If you wanted to like and leave a comment, that'd be great too.